It started with a message at 2:17 a.m. Just 3 words. I miss you. For most people, that text might sound sweet, maybe even nostalgic. But for her, those 3 words felt like the start of something dark. Something that would soon spiral far beyond heartbreak, into obsession, fear, and revenge. She hadn't heard from him in 2 weeks. No calls, no texts, no trace of where he went. And when he finally reached out, her gut screamed that something wasn't right. This wasn't love coming back. This was control, clawing its way to the surface. If you've ever dealt with someone who wanted to control every piece of your life, someone who called it love, while they slowly took your freedom, then hit that like button. Because tonight you're about to hear a story that proves one truth. Some people don't want you back, they just can't stand that you escaped. Subscribe if you love true revenge stories with justice served cold. Because this one? It's ice cold. For 6 months, Lena had been rebuilding herself. She moved out of the apartment she once shared with Ethan, the one filled with his rules, his moods, his paranoia. He told her what to wear, when to go out, even how long she could stay at work. Every disagreement ended the same way, not with shouting, but with silence. Ethan's favorite punishment was vanishing. No texts, no calls, no acknowledgement. Just emptiness. Until she apologized for things she hadn't done. So when he disappeared this time, for 2 whole weeks, Lena didn't panic. She breathed. She slept without checking her phone. She laughed with friends again. She almost felt human. Until that night. Her phone lit up in the dark. Ethan, I miss you. Then another. Can we talk? Just once? Lena stared at the messages. Her thumb hovered over. Delete. But curiosity, or maybe trauma, made her hesitate. Maybe he really changed. Maybe he wanted closure. Maybe she wanted it too. So she agreed to meet. One last time. Fire Part 2, The Drive, 8 to 12 o'clock. They met at a diner off a quiet highway. Ethan smiled when he saw her, that same disarming, gentle smile that used to make her forgive him for everything. He looked calmer, cleaner, like someone who'd spent time reflecting. They talked for an hour. He said all the right words. He was sorry. He'd been in therapy. He just wanted peace. When Lena stood to leave, he said softly, "Let me drive you home. For old time's sake." It was late. Cold. She hesitated, then nodded. They got into his car, that black SUV she once loved. But the moment they hit the road, Lena realized something was wrong. He wasn't heading toward her home. The streetlights faded, replaced by trees, dark roads, and silence. "Ethan," she said, trying to sound calm, "this isn't the way." He smiled, the kind of smile that hides something sharp underneath. "I know," he said. "I just want to show you something." Lena's heart began to pound. She glanced at her phone, no signal. The car sped deeper into nowhere. They stopped near an old cabin, miles from town. Ethan turned to her, eyes cold and glassy. "You always said I controlled you," he whispered. "Maybe now you'll see what that really means." Lena's pulse roared in her ears. He stepped out, walked around, and opened her door. "Let's go inside," he said softly. But Lena had changed since the last time he tried to break her. She smiled faintly, pretending to obey. As they entered the cabin, she noticed a camera set up in the corner. A table with ropes. A phone on airplane mode. It wasn't a reunion. It was a setup. While Ethan ranted about forgiveness, Lena scanned the room, memorizing everything. Then, when he turned away, she quietly slipped his spare car keys from the counter. "Can I use the bathroom?" she asked. He nodded, smirking. But he didn't know she'd found something better, a lifeline. Hidden behind the old mirror was a dusty fuse box. She flipped the main switch. Lights out. In the dark, she heard him curse. And that's when she ran. Lena sprinted through the woods, branches slashing her skin. Behind her, Ethan screamed, her name echoing like thunder. She reached his car, jammed the key into the ignition, and hit the gas. As she drove, she remembered something, the dashcam. It had been recording since the diner. Every word, every threat, every twisted plan, all captured. By the time she reached a gas station, she didn't cry. She didn't tremble. She just called the police. The footage went viral days later. Ethan was arrested for unlawful confinement, stalking, and intent to harm. When reporters asked Lena how she felt, she said only this: "He wanted control. He gave me proof instead." Months later, Lena started a small podcast about survival, healing, and breaking free from manipulation. Each episode began with her signature line: "Some cages aren't built with bars. They're built with guilt. But once you see them, you can break them." Her story became a warning and a victory. Because revenge doesn't always come with fire and fury. Sometimes, it's just freedom.